Level 1, the engagé volontaire. You're 18. You just stepped off the bus in Aubagne. The sun is white and hot. The iron gates of the Quartier Vienneau look like a prison. You have a backpack and a lie. You hand over your passport. You get a new name, a new birthday, a new life. You strip naked in a cold room. They take your clothes. They take your phone. They take your past. They give you a green tracksuit and a number. You are now a guest of the Gestapo, the Legion's security service. They grill you for 3 days. Why did you come? Who are you running from? They find the truth anyway. You sleep in a room with 30 men who don't speak your language. The air smells of floor wax and sour sweat. You wait. You eat. You clean toilets with a toothbrush. You are nothing. You are a ghost. If you fail the medical, you're back on the street in your old clothes by noon. If you pass, you sign a contract for 5 years. You belong to the state now. Your pay is 1,380 euros a month, but you have no way to spend it. You are shipped to Castelnaudary, the farm. 4 months of isolation. You run 20 kilometers with a 45-pound pack. You learn 100 words of French. You learn to iron a shirt for 2 hours. You learn to bleed without making a sound. The drill instructors don't use your name. They use their boots. By the end, your ribs show, your feet are a map of blisters. You march 50 miles in the Kepi Blanc March. You cross the finish line, you put on the white hat. You are no longer a recruit. Level 2, the Legionnaire de Douzième class. You're 19. You are posted to your regiment. Maybe the 2nd Foreign Paratrooper Regiment in Corsica. Maybe the 13th Half Brigade in the desert. You are the blue, the lowest form of life in the barracks. Your day starts at 05:30. You scrub the hallways until they shine like glass. You polish your boots until your fingers go numb. You are the first one in the mud and the last one in the mess hall. You spend 18 hours a day on your feet. You are a professional janitor who knows how to strip an HK-416 rifle in 20 seconds. Your pay stays at 1,380 euros, but the field bonuses start. You're sent to Djibouti. It's 120 degrees. The sand gets into your eyes, your teeth, your soul. You spend 6 weeks in the bush eating cold rations out of a tin. You learn the hierarchy. You don't speak to a sergeant unless spoken to. You don't speak to an officer at all. You are a tool. You are a brick in a wall. One night, a riot breaks out in a local village. You stand in a line for 12 hours behind a shield. Rocks crack against your helmet. You don't move. You are the Legion. You have no home but the regiment. You have no family but the men to your left and right. Level 3, the Caporal. You're 22. You finished your Capo course. You have 2 stripes on your chest. You are no longer the one being yelled at. You are the one yelling. You are responsible for a team of 4 men. If one of them has a dirty rifle, you are the one who does the push-ups. If one of them is late, you are the one who loses your weekend leave. You are the shield between the NCOs and the privates. You sleep 4 hours a night, your men sleep 3. You are a master of la ramasse, the art of brutal discipline. You find a recruit sleeping on guard duty, you don't report him. You handle it in the dark. You are the backbone of the daily grind. Your pay bumps to 1,600 euros. You lead a patrol through the Amazonian jungle in French Guiana. The humidity is 95%. Your skin is rotting from the inside out. You have to navigate through vines so thick you can't see the man 5 feet in front of you. You find an illegal gold mining camp. You execute the raid. It's fast, it's violent. You see your first combat. It isn't like the movies. It's loud, confusing, and smells like copper. You realize that your men's lives depend on your map reading. You stop being a boy. Level 4, the Sergeant.
You're 26. You've re-enlisted. You are a career soldier now. You lead a squad of 10 men. You are a technical expert. You know every weapon, every tactic, every regulation. You are the one the lieutenant looks to when things go wrong. You live in the sergeant's mess. You have a bit more freedom, but 10 times the stress. Your pay is 2,100 euros. You are deployed to the Sahel, northern Mali. You are in a VBCI armored vehicle for weeks. The heat inside is 140 degrees. You are hunting insurgents in the mountains. One of your men is hit by an IED. You have to keep the squad focused while the medic works. You see the fear in the eyes of the 19-year-old recruits. You have to be the rock. You don't have the luxury of fear. You spend your nights writing reports by a red flashlight. You are the one who has to tell a mother her son isn't coming back. You start to feel the weight of the years. Your knees ache. Your back is stiff. You've buried 3 friends. You realize the Legion is the only place you fit in anymore. The civilian world is a foreign country. Level 5, the Adjutant. You're 34. You are a warrant officer. You've been in for 15 years. You are the old sweat. You don't run as fast as the kids, but you can outmarch them all. You are the expert on everything. You manage the company's logistics and administration. You are the bridge between the officer's dreams and the reality of the dirt. When a young lieutenant wants to do something stupid, you quietly tell him why he shouldn't. He listens because you were in combat before he finished high school. Your pay is 2,800 euros. You spend more time in briefings than in the mud. You sit in a tent at O2, looking at satellite imagery. You are planning a helicopter assault. You have to account for every bullet, every liter of water, every spare tire. Failure isn't a reprimand. It's a logistics collapse that kills men. You are respected. You are feared. You are the memory of the regiment. You know the history of every battle the Legion has fought since 1831. You are the keeper of the traditions. You feel like a grandfather to men who are only 10 years younger than you. Level 6, the Major. You're 40. You have reached the highest NCO rank. There is only one Major per battalion or regiment. You are the advisor to the Colonel. You are the ultimate authority on discipline and tradition. You are the grandfather of the unit. You don't carry a rifle much anymore. You carry a clipboard and the weight of 1,000 men's problems. Your pay is 3,500 euros. You spend your days managing the careers of hundreds of NCOs. You decide who gets promoted and who gets kicked out. You walk through the barracks and the air changes. People stand straighter. You can spot a loose thread on a uniform from 50 yards away. You are the link between the past and the future. You attend ceremonies in your full-dress uniform, the heavy epaulets, the medals that clink when you walk. You look at the new recruits and you see yourself 22 years ago. You wonder if they have what it takes. You know most don't. You are one of the few who survived the filter. Level 6, the Adjutant.
You're 43. You are an officier de rang. You were promoted from the ranks because of your merit. This is rare. You are now a company commander. You have 150 men under your command. You are no longer part of the brotherhood of the NCOs. You are an officer. It is lonely. You cannot be friends with the men you lead. Your pay is 4,200 euros. You are responsible for the tactical success of your company. In combat, you are the one on the radio. You coordinate airstrikes, mortars, and medical evacuations. You make decisions in seconds that affect dozens of families. You sit in a command post, surrounded by screens and maps. The physical grind has been replaced by a mental siege. You have to navigate the politics of the French army. You have to balance the Legion's traditions with the modern world's demands. You are tired. Your hair is grey. You have spent more time in the desert than in a house. Level 8, the Colonel. You're 48. You are the chef de corps. You command the entire regiment. You are the king of your domain. You answer to the general, but on your base, your word is law. You are responsible for 1,000 lives and 200 million euros worth of equipment. Your pay is 5,500 euros. You are a diplomat as much as a soldier. You meet with mayors, ambassadors, and foreign leaders. You carry the regimental colours during the Bastille Day parade on the Champs-Élysées. The pressure is immense. If a soldier gets into a bar fight, it's your problem. If a mission fails, it's your head. You spend your nights reading intelligence reports and your days in committee meetings. You are the face of the Legion. You look at the casualties from the last deployment. You see the names of men you knew as recruits. You sign the letters of condolence. Your signature is steady, but your hand feels heavy. You have reached the top of the mountain, but it's cold up here. Level 9, the General. You're 52. You are the Comle, the Commandement de la Légion étrangère. You sit in an office in Aubagne, not far from where you first stepped off the bus. You are the guardian of the entire institution. You manage 9,000 men from 140 different countries. Your pay is 7,000 euros. You deal with the Ministry of Defense in Paris. You fight for the Legion's budget, its equipment, and its right to exist. You are a political figure now. You walk through the Museum of the Legion and see the relics of men who died a century ago. You realize you are just a temporary steward of a flame that has burned for 200 years. You watch the news and see the wars raking out across the globe. You decide which regiments go and which stay. You are the one who signs the orders that will lead to the next generation's scars. You are the end of the line. The cycle continues. Outside your window, a bus pulls up. A young man with a backpack and a lie steps off. He looks at the iron gates. He has no idea what's coming. He walks inside.